Welcome back to Writing Year 5. Last week, we looked at time connectives. These are a grammatical feature of information texts, and they're commonly used as a reference link. So examples include then, before long, finally, eventually, at first. We have a whole other list for you as well to refer to, and you guys did pretty well with this last week. We looked at the Akune brothers and how when you have a text that includes a sequence of events like this, you will generally find quite a lot of time connectives used. So we had at the beginning, not long after, then, etc. So let's do the first one together. We're going to have a look at a text that is in order, and this one is a recipe. We're going to find the time connectives. Step 1. Rinse and drain rice 3 times or until water runs clear. Did you spot it? Until. Until. Place in a sieve over a bowl. Set aside for 10 minutes to drain. Step 2. Place rice and 1.5 cups of cold water in a saucepan over medium heat. Cover. Bring to the boil. Reduce heat to low. Simmer, covered, for 12 minutes or until water has absorbed. Did you find it? Until. Remove from heat. Stand, covered, for 10 minutes. Step 3. Meanwhile, place vinegar and sugar in a microwave-safe jug. That's right, well done. Meanwhile is a time connective. Microwave on high for 30 seconds. Stir to dissolve sugar. Transfer rice to a large ceramic dish. Using a spatula, stir to break up lumps. Slowly add vinegar mixture, lifting and turning rice until rice has cooled. Oh, well done. I thought you were going to miss it. Slowly. You guys are pretty awesome at this. I think it's time for you to try it on your own now. Read the following recount and find all the time connectives that you can. I'll read it aloud for you if you need me to. Otherwise, you can stop the video now and go ahead and do this activity for yourself. As a young boy, Jose Marti travelled to the countryside of Cuba and fell in love with the natural beauty of the land. During this trip, he also witnessed the cruelties of slavery on sugar plantations. From that moment, Marti began to fight for the abolishment of slavery and for Cuban independence from Spain through his writing. By age 17, he was declared an enemy of Spain and was forced to leave his beloved island. Marti travelled the world and eventually settled in New York City, but the longer he stayed away from his homeland, the sicker and weaker he became. On doctor's orders, he travelled to the Catskill Mountains, where nature inspired him once again to fight for freedom. Your writing challenge this week, once you've completed that activity, is to write an information text that has events in an order or sequence, but does not include any time connectives. Ha ha ha, can you do it? So recipes, recounts, which we've just looked at. We've looked at a recount of Jose Marti and we've looked at a recipe for sushi. And directions are all examples of information texts which include events in order. Your text must still make sense to the reader though. So as creative as you want to be with your writing, it still needs to make sense. Ready, set, go.